is the last call. All right.
Yes.
This is not the Outlaw Radio Network.
It's the Outlaw Radio Network's last call.
Okay. And this is the last call.
Outlaw Radio Network presents
The last call. And I'm still having to listen to this craptastic music.
I love this song, man. It's awesome. Come on, admit it. You like it.
No, I seriously now, this song makes me physically ill.
I'll make you a deal.
Just don't throw up on me.
I'll make you a deal. If you come out and sing this song at karaoke one night, I'll make sure it gets deleted.
I don't care that much.
No? Okay.
Question, how are you going to make sure of that?
Yes, Kevin.
Well, you would do it for me, because then we would use his karaoke version as the bump. Come on, Strippy.
How did St. Paul, the voice of reason, know that was coming?
You gotta think like K-Dog, Strip.
Right.
Come on.
All right, so tell me about this story. So this couple has sex every day for a
hold
year.
on, I gotta pull it back up again. The
Couple
Internet,
has
the Internet
sex
Explorer
every
thing on
day
this
for a year.
froze for
And
a
you know
sec.
what they
Give out the
became?
phone numbers.
West Asia.
You know, I promise. I'm going to cut you off right there. I promised myself after the rant that I did last week. I don't have anything to prove.
Hey, you broke promises to yourself before.
Exactly. But I thought about it, and you know what? Reality is, I don't have anything to prove.
Hey, why you got ads for
Numbnut
sex drugs
and
popping up
Numbnet.
on your computer?
So
I don't.
the fact
Yeah,
that
it's
I
right
was
there.
going
What
to
was
beat
that?
on them, rant on them, and
That's
just
a position of
absolutely
the day
destroy
book.
them. You know, they're not worth my brain power. They're just not worth my brain power.
Dude, that's deep. You're starting to sound like Harriet Tubman
They're just not worth my
Harriet
brain
Tubman?
and looking like Malcolm X.
Is
I bet
everybody-
if he shaved bald.
power. Here's the reality.
Speaking of- hold on.
Everybody else is starting to see through their BS. I don't have to prove it.
They've been done just seeing through it.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, listen. So, Caleb, can I say this live on air about us shaving?
What?
Can I say that live on air
Say what live on here?
about our solidarity thing?
What?
What?
Oh yeah, you're about to find out if Caleb says that it's okay.
Shit.
All Caleb has to do is shake his head no, and then I'll drop it.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it doesn't really matter right
Wait
now.
a minute.
Okay.
Aren't I a card-carrying member of this organization too? Don't I have a say?
I think I know where you're going.
No,
with
no,
this,
no,
though.
no.
I have no idea.
I think I know where you're going with this.
I don't think Trello knows. So
Let me just say the views that are about to be expressed by Paul are not necessarily mine because I have no idea what the fuck he's about to say.
Can I?
Yeah, you
can,
do.
Can I talk about all
I
of
do.
it, or do you want me to just limit it to what we're gonna do and not say why?
Okay, maybe I don't know. What the hell?
just limit. Let's limit it.
Limit
to,
it? Okay.
Limit it to what?
Wait,
I
wait.
know what you're talking about. so
Okay.
you can-
What have the two brothers been
Let's-
plotting against the other two brothers?
Well,
in the
listen,
room?
this isn't a bet or anything else. There's somebody that's very close to us that has some stuff going on, and he's ill. And in solidarity with that individual, we all here on the Outlaw Radio Network's Last Call are going to shave our heads. See, I knew it wouldn't bother you. You've done it already.
No, hold on. Bald?
Bald.
Bald.
I think we should do it in studio.
I mean, I'm fine with that. Now, I've never shaved my head. I think I'm the only one here that's never done that.
Thought I've seen you bald before.
No, I never have.
He's had it buzzed.
I've
I've
buzzed.
been bald.
Buzzed,
I've
but
been
not
bald.
Yeah, I know he
before.
has,
Yeah.
and
I go bald
I'm sure you
all
have,
the
right?
time.
Desi's in there like, I don't think so.
I don't think she knows either.
No, Des, you have to shave. No, you have
You're
to
an
shave.
intern.
You can wear a wig. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? See, this is why you're single. You got to stop telling men no.
If you're gonna be a part of this show, babe, you gotta participate with the wild hairs that get up their butt, even though it's for charity.
I guess I just won't be here that day.
Oh my, that's a
Yeah.
typical woman right there.
Of course it is, yeah.
Typical.
I'm not
typical
shaving my
woman.
hair.
And and Des, here we thought you was ready to put out for anything.
Oh, except Kevin.
Obviously not, because exactly.
Yeah,
Poor kid. We see you shouldn't do that, Des. Listen, first of all, here's why you shouldn't do that. Because for some individuals, hope is all they have.
wow.
Hope is it.
Hope and two hands.
That is a true fact. Both those statements.
So hold on. So we need to set this up. So how about 2 weeks from tonight?
Well, no, we need to set it up when we get the okay that it's okay to do it.
Who are we getting an okay from?
We'll just when we get the okay that it's okay to do it. We'll talk about it at break some more, but because we can't give
Wait a minute. You can't tell the listeners we might do this.
No.
if we
We're
get
gonna
the
do
okay.
it. No,
It's gonna
we're
happen.
gonna do it. Okay, settle down there. It's okay. We're gonna do it. We can't give out too much information yet. It's one step at a time.
Yeah,
but if you keep watching and keep listening, you will know.
You remember that conversation you and I had the other night,
Yeah.
and you were asking me questions
Which one are you talking about?
about that person
Oh, from
that's going through treatment for stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on,
really
before-
quickly, I want to read
No,
a joke really
no.
quick. This is the one from your wife.
Did she? Okay, she sent it to you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. Here
I'm
we go.
reading this, and I don't know if Harmony's listening to this or she just thought it would be funny to send it. But I'm like, my wife doesn't read stuff like this. I don't know where the hell this came
This
from.
must be the other man that's at your house. Here we go.
Hey.
This must be this is called the penis study. The American government funded a study to see why the head of a man's penis was larger than the shaft. After 1 year and $180,000, they concluded that the reason the head was larger than the shaft was to give the man more pleasure during sex. Follow me so far? After the U.S. published the study, the French decided they would do their own study. After $250,000 and 3 years of research, they concluded that the reason that the head was larger than the shaft was to give the woman more pleasure during sex. With me so far? Canadians, unsatisfied with these findings, conducted their own study. After 2 weeks and a cost of around $75.46 and 2 cases of beer, they concluded it was to keep the man's hand from flying off and hit himself in the forehead.
Wow.
And that's why I love your wife. All right, so let me read this story. Again, I don't make these stories up. This is stuff that people actually send. These are things that people actually send to me.
And this, what she sent, was great for going right into this story.
It is. Yeah, I'm just going to read this to you. All right. And let me read this to you, and then I want to figure out what you guys think. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not very often does a birthday gift provoke an international bout of soul searching. But then again, most pressies don't come in the form, this is a British paper, by the way, don't come in the form of a promise that requires no fancy gift wrap to make it stand out. In Charla Mueller's case, it was a pledge to have sex with her husband, Brad, every single day of his 40th birthday year, a rather daring experiment which she subsequently documented in an unexpectedly best-selling book. That was nearly 5 years ago, but still her concept invokes weary sighs among some womenfolk. When I mentioned to my girlfriends that I'm due to interview Charla to find out how the Mueller marriage is faring down a few years down the line, the responses are fairly unequivocal. So let me get down to the other part of this. Hold on. Her birthday gift at first was intended as a lighthearted remedy to a sex life that had dwindled. Quote, Brad actually thought that it was unromantic, that sex should be more spontaneous. I said to him, look at our lives now. Nothing we do is spontaneous. The point is you absolutely cannot depend on spontaneity to keep your sex life going when you're in your 40s, married with kids. It's never going to happen. Of course, there were days when I didn't want to do it. I'm sure he feels good hearing that. But then there were days when I didn't want to do a lot of things. And I still did them because it oils the wheels. And what could be more important than oiling the wheels of your marriage? It doesn't have to be A+ experiences all the time. The main thing is that you are making an effort. Impressively, Charla and Brad averaged 28 times a month over the course of the year. 28 times a month, which means they skipped some days, probably when she was bleeding like a pig. Moreover, as she detailed in her memoir, as time went on, Charla realized that there were unexpected benefits to the rejuvenated sex life. We were much more connected on all levels and not just in the bedroom. We realized how much better your marriage is when you're firing on all cylinders, and that includes intimacy.
Firing on all cylinders. You got to love it.
We were nicer to each other in general, more thoughtful, more mindful. Okay?
Wait,
So,
stop.
Go ahead.
Harmony!
So, the basic premise of this is their marriage was kind of blah. It was boring. The sex life had kind of gone to hell. And so she decided,
Get laid.
I'm going to have sex with him every day which she clearly didn't do it because they averaged 28 and there's 30 days in a month or whatever. But for general purposes, every day for his 40th birthday year.
Wow.
Okay, now, first of all, I'm not in a long-term relationship, so I'm the wrong guy to ask any of these questions. The person I'm having sex with the most is myself.
Wow, dude.
What?
There is some things you cannot unimagine.
Have you met my new girlfriend? Hi, I'm Kevin's girlfriend, and I never say no. Give Paul a kiss. Ah! Anyway, listen,
Jill?
it's
God.
what?
Her name's Jill, right?
No,
J.
it's Mandy Moore. Shut your mouth.
No.
Cute, Des.
Shut
that
your
was
mouth.
cute.
Anyway,
Hey, Des, have you already figured out why he's single? Notice she didn't even grab the mic. She just over there behind the.
I've already told you why I'm
the-
single.
yes.
I'm
the
single because
plexiglass.
my friends suck.
She just does this.
Yep. She just shook her head just a little
Fast.
bit. Like a billy goat. Meh.
Go ahead, Kevin. You're sorry. You were
Anyway,
saying.
I'm single because my friends suck. However, so how long have you and your wife been together, St. Paul?
Since 2000.
Since 2000. So 13 years.
13 years.
Is it more than 13 years? When's your anniversary? Or from when you guys started knocking boots?
420.
Really? Mm-hmm. Hitler's birthday?
April 20.
Oh my God.
Hitler's birthday?
That would explain.
You
it.
guys had sex for the
Actually-
first time on Hitler's birthday?
Hitler's birthday is April
I'm gonna
15th.
No, it's not. Hold on, I'm gonna check right now. Hold on,
And the Titanic sunk on April 14th.
hold on.
Wow.
I'm gonna double check this because I believe you guys started having sex on Hitler's birthday.
No, I didn't say we started having sex on April 20th. That was just our first date.
April 20th.
April 20th is Hitler's birthday. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. That explains a lot about the
Wow.
That was our-
dynamics of your marriage.
That was
That is just wow.
that explains a lot about the dynamics of your marriage.
again. That was our first date. Asshole.
April 20th. Look at that shit right there. I told you. That is outstanding.
Anyway.
All right, anyway, so is it
Guess I was a white supremacist. I would have known that.
is it
Is it what?
your wife just responded, "Oh my god, that explains everything." Okay.
It does.
Is it still plodding along okay?
What?
Is the sex life still plodding along okay? Is everything good?
Ask her. She's on the chat room with you.
No, I'm asking you. Then
No,
I'm going to
ask
ask
her.
her.
Oh, you
Harmony, call the show. 253-617-1440. Call the show.
Oh, the joint's still good.
There's a reason I'm doing this.
Okay.
Don't call because I won't answer.
No, I know. I want her to call. Please,
gonna
just
forget.
No, don't forget. Harmony, call the show. There's a reason I'm doing this. Call the show.
I'll forget if you call.
Call
just
the
so
show.
you know.
Call the show. There's a reason I'm doing this.
This is not right.
I know it's not right. So is everything still plodding along okay?
Look, she's typing to me now.
What is she saying to
Answer him.
Is it still plodding along okay?
No, it's not plodding along all right.
No?
It's great.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Would you be saying that if she wasn't listening to the show and talking to you on Facebook?
No, let me put it. Okay.
At least it's great for somebody.
Let,
Not for her, but maybe for you.
wow. Okay.
Her response is, "You can have sex with me all you want, just don't wake me up."
Hey, so you mean you hijacked the pootie too?
No,
It's not hijacking if she sleeps through it.
That's when you go and you have sex with a single mom. She's not single.
So you're gonna put a definition on what I said?
When we first started dating, though, we were sleeping double in a single bed.
Really?
Isn't that a song?
Yeah. No, sleeping single in a double bed.
Oh, that might be the song. Yeah. No, listen, it's going. It's going.
On
very
average,
well.
how many
The
times
sex-
a week as a married guy?
0.4.
0.4.
What?
So you're having sex about once every other week?
No, once a month would be point. Never mind. Oh crap.
Oh, gal.
Is she calling you or is she texting you?
Oh no, that was Trey finally texting me to let me know where the music that I was looking
What a
for earlier was.
douchebag.
No, listen, the sex is very good. We have sex usually a couple of times a week.
Yeah. Okay.
Whenever she's willing, and I have enough cash in my wallet.
You have enough cash in your wallet.
Hey, I just bought you a new Shetland pony.
I just got you a new horse.
I just got you a new horse to ride.
Wow.
Hold on. She just sent me a message after telling me you asked the question and then she types in big letters, answer him. ... So I answer, and her response was, you know what her response was, Kevin?
What's her? Don't tell him.
Jesus, my dad is in the living room and I can't hear you.
Harry,
That's-
sleeping with your daughter.
I just went through this with you. There are things you cannot unimagine.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's not appropriate to plant the seed
Let's
when
be-
it doesn't need to be planted.
Let's be realistic here. Like, he doesn't know.
I got 2 kids. I've been married to his daughter for,
Yeah, exactly my point.
you know.
Harmony, call the show.
11
Otherwise, I'm going to harp on the fact, Terry, he's railing your daughter.
Okay.
He's railing your daughter.
But
while-
you said you had it. Okay, go on with this. What
No,
you
I want her to call the show. I have a reason why
She's
I'm doing
not
this.
gonna
She's
call the
gonna call the
show.
show.
Hey, if she's not going to call in, let's move on.
Here's one thing that's said in here, and this is something I want Harmony. I was hoping she'd call to hear, but I'll read it. This is what the lady who wrote the book, after having sex with her husband pretty much every day for the year, said. I do think it's very easy for women to say that men just need more sex. I just don't need it as much. For my own part, she says, what I realized is that actually I do need that form of physical connection with my husband just as much as he does, but maybe it nourishes me in a different way.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll actually put this article in the chat room. I'll also send it to Desi if she wants to put this in the.
No, but she might be able to learn something from it.
No, listen.
Des, you taking notes?
Now she's telling me to shut up. Call the show, Harm. The important thing is with this is that what I honestly believe that you and Harm should commit to do is to do this.
What? No, I don't
Have
need to
sex.
I don't need to commit
every
to do
day
it.
for a year. No, for 2 reasons. Listen, two reasons.
Come on, that's pointless. After the
No, it's
first
not.
3 months, after the first 3 months, you're going to be so tired of it, you're not going to want to ever have it again.
No, then they work through it. Do it every day for a year. Every day for a year.
Just a 2-minute quickie.
Every week we'll check in.
Just a 2-minute quickie.
Every week we'll check in. We'll promote it. We'll make a big
We're not
deal
gonna
out of it.
promote it.
Yeah,
No.
we'll promote it. We'll check on the healthiness of your marriage. We'll see if it's made anything better.
the
Let's go with the guy that just had a kid and he's in a newer relationship than mine.
The
We're going to
healthiness
get to Trojo in a
Tro?
second.
the healthiness of his
You're not doing
relationship.
Trojo.
We'll get to you in just a second.
I'm
And
not
it would
doing
take- And it
Trojo.
would take more than a second if you was going to do me.
But D is doing Trojo.
The healthiness of his relationship's going to go down.
You think it'll go down?
Yeah, it's going to be too much sex. He's going to be quick draw McGraw over here.
Quick
It's just,
draw
it's going to
McGraw.
Okay, you may have those problems.
It's gonna suck
but
real
not
bad,
your
man.
older, smarter, wiser, faster, bigger, stronger brother.
sex 7 days a week.
Wow.
Yeah, if
7
that's a
days a
problem for you,
No,
I'm
just-
sorry.
I'm just saying. You
I
can have
can't
sex
help you.
7 days a week with your wife. I hope she's listening right now.
Is this a bad thing?
I'm just asking. You're okay with that for a year?
I'm fine with that.
I give him. 3
I'm just
months.
saying that I don't
3
need
months.
it.
I wonder who would back out first. I
3
wonder
months
who
and
would.
one of them
Hey,
plays
that would be a
out.
good
I'd back
question.
out.
I wonder who would throw in the towel first. Like, honey, tonight I just can't do it tonight.
that would actually be the challenge.
I wonder who would back out
That
first.
would be a good challenge.
I wonder who would throw in the towel and say, I'm not going to be able to
I'd
do this.
back out at the end of that third week.
The end of the third week, you'd make it 20 days and be like 21 days is just too much. I just
No, I think you're missing the point.
No, yeah, you have to have sex. It doesn't matter if she's bleeding like a pig or not. Harmony, call the show.
What's that great one-liner from South Park? I don't trust anything that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die.
That's right. Trojo.
Nah.
So how old's the baby? How old is Jazzy?
She is 6 months old.
Okay, so you're well past the point where she wrapped up the whole after-birth bleeding thing, right? So you guys are back to
Yeah,
normal.
they actually sliced it up and sauteed it.
You are a sick son of a puppy, man.
You're a weird dude.
What?
dude.
That's some people's religious beliefs.
So I think. So how often are you guys having sex as a couple? I'm
Because
curious
the neighbor
about
said
this.
it was at least twice a week.
I'm curious about this because the last relationship that I was in was like once a month.
No, see, You get the key word there, Tro, was Kevin is curious about this.
Oh, shut your. I'm trying to have a conversation in the fourth hour.
Because for Kevin, he's trying to live vicariously through
No,
your penis.
listen. This is the topic. I think it's a very valid topic.
Sure.
Which is what is normal? What is expected in a relationship? What is average? What is once a
6
month?
inches.
Is once a month? Is once a month average? Is once a week average? Is once a day average? What is average in a relationship?
Average actually is about once a week.
When
from
you
what I-
settle
I can
into
tell you
it.
what mine is right now.
What is yours?
Nothing currently.
You just don't remember.
Yeah, it's because your wife's. That's because your wife's afraid she'll break you.
Your wife?
Or I could just be forgetting, like K-Dog said.
Uh-oh.
Your wife? Did you say your wife?
Did you forget you got married?
No,
No, I'm not married.
he's not married, so he's not.
Where is Sarah?
I'm taking care of the baby.
Can you have her come down? Will you have her come down for a second?
She's in the kitchen.
Will you have her come down for a second?
Hey, good.
No, she's in the kitchen cooking.
I know. Will you
First-
have her come down for a second?
First of
She's
all,
not
you-
cooking.
No,
this time
first
of
of
night.
all, Kevin, you got that all wrong. You say it's like this, Kevin.
Yes.
Des, will you go ask Sarah to come down for just a second?
Des, will you get Sarah for a second, please?
We have a question to ask her.
Yeah, please.
It's a very
Thank you,
nice
Des.
question. It's a very polite
God,
question.
she is such a phenomenal intern.
Intern.
And
She
could you
is the
bring me
best intern ever.
And could you bring me a cup of water? Thank you.
Yeah,
Des.
this is outstanding.
But to answer your question,
Yes.
no,
How many times a week?
about 2-3 times a week.
2 or 3 times a week?
Okay.
It would.
Whoa! What are you doing, Des?
No. She's
It
putting baby
used to
sleep.
be. Oh,
Okay. All right. That's acceptable.
No, you're lying out your ass. You just
No,
said she was
I'm
cooking.
really not.
You just said she was cooking. You just don't want her to go up there.
No,
Des, will you go up and see if she's putting the baby to bed or if she's doing something else?
It is-
I guarantee you, she's trying to put baby to bed.
if she's
right
not, if she's putting the baby to bed, don't mess with her. If she's not,
Mess with her.
Yeah, go upstairs and see what
Go
she's
get her.
doing. Des, go ahead. Go ahead. You can go up there and check. I guarantee she's not putting the baby to bed because a minute ago she was
you got
cooking in the
it.
kitchen.
You get an easy out if she's.
Yeah, if
putting the baby
she's putting the baby to bed, it's a moot point.
But no, about 2 to 3 times a week.
2 to 3 times a week?
2 to 3 times a week.
Could you take the year challenge?
I would love to.
Would you?
I would love.
Would
to.
you?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. Is
you're-
your woman listening to the show?
She might be listening.
Okay, call the show if your woman is listening to the show. Can
All right, D, call the
can I
show.
say her name? I guess so. D,
Just
call
call
the
her
show.
We just
D,
call
call
her
the
D.
show. 253-617-1440.
I would
D,
love
D.
to take.
I want you guys to take the year challenge.
I would take that.
Take the year challenge.
That was my knee.
I want someone to take the challenge. I don't think Paul and Harmony are going to do it.
I would.
I'm
I would-
disappointed.
Well, it's because-
Harmony hasn't called the
we
show.
We don't need to. Is my point. I mean, listen. You get my wife to agree to do it, and I'll do it. That's fine. I got no problem.
Did Sarah
with that.
come down? Sarah, come in studio.
No, she doesn't have to come in studio.
She does
can
too. Come in here, Sarah. Come
Grab
here.
the.
Just grab
Come
the
in,
mic.
Just grab them.
No, we need her in here so she's away from Strip when she answers these questions.
Oh, that's a good.
No,
point.
Sarah, come in here. We need you in here
No,
away from Strip when you
just-
answer these questions. Come here.
Just.
No, there's
Just-
a camera that she's got to walk in front of.
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
not
And Strip
trying-
is Strip is
All
really
right, give her the
weirded
mic.
out
Give her
about
the
the
mic.
camera.
Hear you guys.
Give her. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, that's bad.
There you go. All right. So
There
talk
you go.
right about that. Hello, Sarah.
Hey, dear.
Hey.
How are you
doing?
Good.
Your
Good.
baby is beautiful, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She is
So
a
here's the
beautiful,
deal.
Beautiful girl.
Here's what we're talking about. There's a couple that for his 40th birthday year, for the year of his 40th birthday, his wife agreed. She gave him a gift that she was going to have sex with him every day for that whole year. Now, we've already talked about this with Paul.
I'm doing it. Harmony and I are doing
We
it.
already talked about this with Tro.
Tro's doing it.
Tro.
If
Well,
he will let him.
D's going to call. We're going to get a phone call from D in a minute.
Maybe.
So I want to ask you, first of all, I'm not asking Strip because I won't get a straight answer from Strip. Okay, but I know that you won't lie to us because you're Sarah and you're honorable.
And you can't. When you lie, it shows in your nostrils and in your eyes.
Yeah,
And I'm in bitch mode, so I really don't feel like lying anyway. so-
perfect. Okay, so
Well, there we go.
how many times a week, on average, are you guys knocking boots now? Just on average, as a couple.
What are you asking?
Oh, she's
What do you
getting
want to
close.
say?
No,
is that
come on,
really
answer-
what
no,
you
be honest.
really?
You be
Be
honest.
honest.
Everybody else is being honest. You be honest. You're not going to make him look bad.
I think we do it like once every other week.
Once every other week.
We don't have time.
Are you okay with that? I mean,
No, we don't have time. Is
I
not.
know, hold on.
Definitely.
Are you okay with that? No, give it back to her. I
hold
want
on,
your
hold on.
opinion.
Did you miss something here recently?
No. I know. I understand that.
What are you pointing at his head for? Like there's nothing there.
That'd be exactly it. There's nothing there right now.
All right.
All right, hey,
So-
touche.
so is that-
good.
what are we getting at though?
Sex every day?
Sex every day for a year.
Sex every day for
Every day for a year. It doesn't have to be like, rip the sheets off the bed and cover it in baby oil.
She can't make that promise
Why can't she make that promise?
because I can't make that promise,
Okay. Oh, that was just okay. That was low.
and you all know why.
That was low.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
low. We could have left it at just the her thing, but you had to throw you in there, and now all of a sudden we feel guilty. For
I think
bringing
you
it
could.
up.
I think you could. I think you could just lay back, put your hands behind your head, and just.
That's what I said.
Well,
Just
there may be some physicality
Every-
issues there
every
that
day
they
of-
make
Does that
a
too many
anyway.
they make a they make a little.
She said he does that anyway.
Do what you gotta.
Do what you gotta do.
You know what? You know what? That's what the roommates here said too. They were like, oh, dude, when Caleb and Sarah get going, I'm like, yeah. They're like, you can't hear a fucking word, dude.
All right. So when he gets past what he's going through, every day for a year.
Okay.
Are you game? You're
Yeah.
in. You're She said yeah.
Hello. Oh, hell yeah.
Poor Sarah's like, I am so sick and fucking tired of buying batteries.
And for the first time ever, Strip said, "I hope I never get better."
Deal.
Deal. All right.
Oh,
So
yeah. Thank you.
She's in.
All right.
Thank
So
you,
how
Sarah.
come your woman hasn't called?
I told you she may or may not be listening.
No, she's been sending messages on the Outlaw page. She's the one that said we needed subtitles.
Yeah, she's also the same one that said she couldn't hear the show.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, speakers went out. That's right.
God bless it, man.
So she's not actually a deaf person telling us we need closed captions. She just the speakers went out. Okay, I got
no,
and
she
Harmony didn't call. Harmony, call the show.
You need to check and see if she's even still online. If she's still online, then maybe she will. I don't know.
Terry, he's railing your daughter.
While dreaming of cuddling.
What's your other topic?
Hey, dog.
All right, I guess that's all we're gonna get out of this one. So you're willing to do it, Tro?
Oh, I'm game.
And are you willing to do it, Paul? If Harmony will commit to it, are you willing to do it?
Look,
If Harmony's willing to commit to it,
Yeah.
Are
if
you
Harmony
kidding?
says I will do it every day for a year?
Is this a joke? Am I
No,
on
I'm
candid
serious. I
camera?
want you guys to keep a log.
I'm not keeping a log.
Keep a log.
I'm not keeping a log. It's not fucking.
No,
It's not Star Trek.
no,
I'm
no.
not Captain fucking Kirk.
Can I tell you why? Because I want us to turn this. I want us to turn this. She made a best-selling book. She made tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars. We could turn this into a book.
Captain's penis log starting.
I'd be part of it. I'll agree to masturbate every day. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
Christ. We had this discussion
I'll get some non-stick gloves.
unimagining things, dude.
oh my God.
Anyway, so you guys are in then?
Oh, I'm
If
all
your
over,
spouses, if your significant others will let you do it.
dude, I'm all over stuff.
All right, fair
I'm all
enough
over
then.
that. I'm all over that.
I'm very disappointed that.
Hey, it is the fastest, easiest way for me to lose the weight that I gained. I'm good with that.
I'm sending my wife a message to ask her now, okay?
No, she needs to call the show. I want to hear her say it because I'm not going to believe a goddamn thing you say.
You're smart.
I don't believe a word you say. I've known you for too long.
Oh, you know me to be a liar.
I think you would tell me whatever it took to shut me up. Yes.
Now I'm a liar.
I think you would say
Notice I
whatever it
didn't
took to
actually
shut me up.
I didn't actually disagree with him. I just-
No, you really didn't disagree.
I think you would say whatever it took to shut me up.
my son said to me that, Dad, you're a Knight Templar. You can't lie. I'm like, oh, I ain't shit in the creed about not lying. Nothing in there about not lying.
Outstanding.
I was like, hey, Hunter, did you see that movie Kingdom of Heaven? He's like, yeah. I said, you remember the priest said, convert to Islam, repent later?
That's outstanding. All right, here's my other question.
Yeah.
And this is a true question. I'm actually gonna
Breaking
pick on it.
news. Peyton Manning just threw another touchdown.
That's right. Here's my question. I noticed in looking at your Desi. Okay. I noticed as I looked at your Facebook page, Paul, this weekend, that your wife has undergone a very substantial change of her hair.
He really went.
She really did.
What did you guys think?
Well, I think it looks good. That's not the point of the conversation. I did. Hold on. Call the show. All right. It looks good, but that's not the point of this. I did save it for Spank Bank material later, but that's fine.
Easy.
I waited until he took a
Easy.
drink. That's what I was
Easy.
stalling for before I said
Trojo
that.
is right here in front of you. He does not like
Anyway,
Mike Hard beer bass.
So here's the deal. I do think it's interesting that that she's changing her appearance all the time to look more like Mandy Moore after she had the dream about me. Anyway,
I thought she looked like Hit Girl from Kick-Ass.
watch the
Hit Girl is badass though.
Oh, she is badass.
watch the
That
phones in
makes her
case
wife
Harmony
badass.
calls.
And
will
when you get
please?
home tonight, she's going to be Hit Girl for that comment.
No, my Hit Girl
Anyway.
when she gets home.
So, but I had a question. I had a question within a relationship.
I mean, hit it. I'm sorry, what?
I had a question within a relationship.
Yeah.
So am I.
If your partner chooses to go through
Wife.
Hit your
well,
girl.
no,
Don't
wife,
say it like
husband.
it's my gay lover.
No, I mean in general.
Hey, Paul, if your partner...
No, Paul. I don't
Yeah.
just mean you though. I mean in general.
Oh, thank
wife,
God.
wife, husband, serious boyfriend, serious girlfriend, gay lover, whatever, chooses to go through some kind of a major change, major hair change, haircut change, hair color change, radical tattoo, radical piercing. Paul's like, as a partner, as a spouse, as a serious boyfriend, girlfriend, do you have a right? Does your spouse, whatever, have an obligation to give you input before they do it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? See, I'm completely the opposite.
And you're
Of
single.
course, of course.
Just because I'm single does not make my opinion any
How
less
long have you
valid.
been single?
Any less valid, you
Well, no, how long have you been
you
single?
inhuman douchebag.
How long have you been single? You want to go there?
I'm single because of three
How
reasons.
long have you been single?
A long fucking time.
Thank you.
I'm single for three reasons. One, I have very high standards.
All right, I'm bringing
Two.
the stand in.
Okay? I have very high standards. Two, my friends suck. And three, I haven't found a woman who's desperate enough to date me. So,
Can I add two?
you may go ahead and add two.
You're an asshole.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And then number two, you're really an asshole, especially to women.
I'm not really an asshole, but okay, fair enough.
Really?
Really.
Need I remind you of a famous K-Dog quote?
Which
May
kid?
I?
Go with that. You go ahead.
Because women are whores! You're all fucking whores! Okay, there we go. See, that's a
Wait a
it's a
second,
famous
hold on.
K-Dog quote.
You can't be mad if it's true. But listen.
Are you married to a sailor? That's not a real marriage!
No, it's not. If you're married to a sailor, it is not a real marriage. Stop fooling yourself. It's a topic for another day.
Again,
Well, not all sailors go out to sea, though. Some
By the
of
way,
them
can I say one thing really
Sail
quick,
on
totally
the
off the path?
Yeah, sure.
I took my kids to the bug insect reptile.
yes, and you know what my first thought was? You posted this incredible picture of you holding up this albino boa constrictor.
Yeah.
And do you know what the first
No,
thing
please don't say it because please shut up. Trojo posts on my page. Trojo says I have this huge 12-foot long albino python around my neck, okay? And I'm holding on to it, right? And Trojo posts, now you know how it feels to be me. And all I can think of is well, yeah, now I know how it feels to lug around white hose all day. That's
No.
that's
White hose. That's
hose.
cute,
That's-
Kevin.
yeah.
No, I was going to say when I first saw your picture, I was thinking the church lady. Oh my God, it's Satan.
I just didn't want you to ruin me picking on
That's
Anyway.
some funny shit right there.
yeah. So anyway, but I have a theory, right? That if you're in a relationship with somebody, you have entered into a contract or an agreement with them, right?
to not fuck around.
No, hold on. No, it's more than
No,
that.
that's part of it, though.
It's more than that.
You always added, erased that. It was a caveat for you, right? It was like,
It's more than that.
follow if necessary.
It's more than that.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why.
Like a Polish sex manual.
I'll tell you why. As you've got the picture of me right there in front of
In
you
out,
with
repeated
the
necessary.
albino,
There it
with
is
the
right
albino
there.
python right there.
How does
Listen.
it feel to be me?
Listen,
Jesus.
here's why. You're in a relationship with somebody. They have basically committed that this is who they are when you get into the relationship. So if Paul decides he wants to get a face tattoo like Mike Tyson,
Oh God.
then I would think that she has a right to be upset about that because he's altering the contract.
Do you think I should have been upset that my wife was getting her hair cut that way?
I'm not saying that you should have been upset. I'm saying that she should have conferred with you before she
the only
went through a
problem I
radical
have
change
with
in her
it is
opinion.
there's less to hold on to.
Exactly.
Oh, Harmony's
I
going to
agree.
call. Harmony's going to call the show. She said, okay. Anyway, I think that if a man and a woman are in a relationship and they're going to change something dramatically, if you're going to shave your head bald, you should have that conversation with her first. Because she's your partner, your spouse. And
Speaking of partners, we got a partner on the phone.
yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's bring her on. Is this Harmony?
Hey guys,
What's going on, sweetheart? How are you?
what's up?
Do you agree with me about this topic before we go back to the other one?
Okay.
Do you agree?
Wait, you have to ask me the question before you say, do you agree?
Oh, I thought you were listening. Okay, so if a couple, if there's a couple, and somebody's going to go through a major appearance change,
He's going off
now-
on the way you did your hair.
No, I'm not. I like it. I think it looks good. But what I'm suggesting is that when you get in a relationship with somebody, you're essentially giving some type of a contract, right? This is who I am. This is what I bring to the relationship. This is what I present to you. This is what I am giving to you, and this is what you are giving to me. So if you're going to alter that, then shouldn't you propose that and discuss that and give your spouse an equal amount of opportunity to approve or disapprove of that before you do it?
No.
No?
No, and here's the reason. I mean, that is such a broad topic. And the reason I say that is, like me, yes, I have had multiple tattoos since we've been together. I've done my hair crazy many times. I pierced my nose, but took it out. And, I guess it's the same with if somebody decides to start exercising and changing their lifestyle and changing their body, their physical appearance. Why do people like to do these things for themselves? Well, it makes them feel better about who they are.
I'm going to get a
and
Prince
it
Albert.
really doesn't matter. If the person you're with loves you no matter what, they're going to be supportive in a choice that you're going to make if it's going to make you happy, if it makes you feel better about yourself.
Penis reduction surgery.
So did you hear what I said earlier?
Mop
So
it off,
if
doc.
Paul
Just leave the
decided
tip.
he wanted to get a face tattoo like Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah, sure he did.
No, I'm saying if he
He's
did.
scared to death of needles. He's retarded. He'll pass out if he sees a needle.
Oh, in other words, when he sat here and just said he was going to get a Prince Albert that you didn't hear, then you don't have that to worry about because it's a major piercing going on.
But if he decided he wanted to get a face tattoo like Mike Tyson, I'm not saying he does, but if he did, you wouldn't want him to confer with you about that. He could just go ahead and go do it, and you would accept that because you love him, and if it made him happy,
no
you'd be
matter
fine.
whatever he chooses and whatever he decides, that's his decision. And if I'm going to tell him he looks like a effed up retard because he did it, well, then he gets to hear my opinion on his decision. So, hey, we all have choices. We all choose to do things we want to do to ourselves, and you have to deal with the consequences of how other people are going to perceive you or give their opinion. So, it's a risk you're got to be willing to take.
Right. Remember
And
the
then there's drunk
vows.
people who shave their heads, and then that's just plain stupidity.
Remember the vows. Through sickness and health and dumbass decisions. To your heart.
Exactly. And sickness and health, dumbass, yeah.
All right, so now let me go back to the conversation we had earlier. Did you hear the conversation we had earlier about the 1 year sex every night for a year challenge?
That was...
No, but her dad
I heard
did.
parts of that.
What's that?
I said I heard parts about that, but I didn't get to hear the whole thing.
Okay, so basically, just in a nutshell, there was a man and woman that were married. They were in UK. It was his 40th birthday, and his wife decided as a birthday present she was going to commit to have sex with him every day for his 40th year. From his 40th birthday on, they were going to have sex every day for that year. Now, Trojo and Paul have both said that if their spouse, their significant other, depending who you talk to, would commit to that they would agree to do that challenge. And they would keep some kind of a log or something. And because this lady then went on
I'm not
and she
keeping a
wrote
captain's log. I
Shut
told you
your
that."
mouth. And then she went on and she wrote a best-selling book. She wrote a best-selling book and made hundreds of thousands of dollars off this book, right?
Yeah, they even did a TV show about it.
Exactly. So I think that we should encourage Trojo and Paul, and then Strip when he gets better, which, knowing Strip, he's never been better, to do this. But I need you to commit with Paul to take on this challenge.
No,
So, why?
Hi.
because there are certain days during the month where I will not do it.
We're not even in the shower?
No.
Hot tub?
No.
What about being sprayed with a garden hose?
Honey, no, Tarn, the hell is wrong with
I
you?
told you.
Well, hold
you know
on,
what?
hold on.
No, stop. It's my turn for half a second, Kevin.
Can I propose
and
one
I
more
made
thing?
Hold on. And I made it clear to you. I said, you're like, well, it's going to be who gives up first. Then I said, I will on the
Yes,
21st
wait a
day of the
second.
challenge.
Wait, hold on, Paul. Hold on. Wait, let me finish giving my answer here.
Yes, dear.
So the reason I say no, there's two reasons.
Yes, dear.
Okay, the first one is the obvious, what I just stated. And then second, Paul can stay awake for half that shit.
Hold on, listen.
Seriously?
Sleep by the time he, touches the blankets. Are
Listen.
you kidding me? That'd be like sleeping with a dead person. It's just not going to happen.
Okay, here's the deal. Harm, here's what I'll ask you to do.
She crawled on top for the first time in 6 months last night, and now all of a sudden I'm the dead person.
See, so hold on, Harm. Let me make a counter proposal then. Every night for a year, with the exception of the nights that you're unable to because of the female issue, are you willing to commit to that right now? Paul will commit to it if you commit to it.
Bear in mind the
do
last time
value
Kevin
my
made
sleep.
somebody.
It doesn't have to be like an hour thing every night.
Just a little.
And it doesn't have to be at night. It could be when you get home. It could be a lunchtime thing. It could be a breakfast thing.
No, I'll tell you what. I could tell you right now that it sounds all great, and to do it every day, that would be freaking awesome. But the reality is, there are 7 years between my husband and I. And I know that he would be the first one to not be able to follow through.
So hold on. I'm not asking you what he can do. I'm asking if you are willing to throw down the gauntlet. I'm asking if you are willing to throw down the gauntlet and say, I, Harmony, Melody Newman, okay, I will, right now, I will do every day with what is it, about 5 days a month, give or take? Is that about how long that lasts every month?
Says the single guy.
Shut up, I don't know. Yeah, give or take. So I will, with the exception of those days that I can't, okay, because I'm being visited by Aunt Flo, or however you guys refer to it, but outside of that, every day for a year.
We call it icky time.
Every day for a year, with the exception of those days, that you will go until Paul throws in the towel. Do you commit to that effective today?
Now, wait, before you answer that, Paul, you do realize...
Oh, we'll get to Paul in a minute. I want her to commit before we go to Paul.
Wait. You do realize before she made it... Oh, there it is. She just committed.
All right, so have you guys done it yet
First
today?
of all, hold on. She's a woman, and that does not equate to commitment.
Has she? So Harmony, Harmony, Harmony. I want to give an equivocal, excited yes. I'm in. I am in this for the year, effective today. I am in this.
Hold on, I'm yawning. Okay. Yes, I'm
She
in
says she's already bored with it.
All right, she's in this. Have you guys had it yet today?
What?
Have you guys had it yet today?
Technically, yes.
Oh, well, technically, yes.
Okay, all right.
Technically? What's technically? Wait.
That just means it was after.
It was
midnight
like
last
after
night.
midnight last night.
After midnight last night. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that was like midnight last night.
All right. So Paul. She's thrown down the gauntlet. She thinks you can't hang.
Yeah. It's a leather gauntlet, and it's missing a few fingers. Yes. What do you mean? She thinks I can't? She
She
didn't say
thinks
that.
you can't hang
She
with the
didn't say
yang.
that.
Yeah.
She said
She
you're
didn't
too
say
old
that.
to hang with
No,
her.
he can't. Maybe when he was in his 20s. Oh,
She
yeah.
just said
I
you
could definitely
can't.
see that, but
She's
now,
saying that you can't.
She just said you
started
can't.
using it around 35. 35 was his cutoff, man. He went from all fast and furious to sleepy old man.
She says he went from Fast and Furious stuff.
In other words, get off.
All right, so hold on. So Harmony, the other question I have for you before,
Billy, you're
before
not
we get
going
to
to
Paul.
give me 1
No,
ounce.
I'm going to. I'm going to. Harmony, before we get to Paul, the last thing I need from you is this. You will call in next Sunday and every Sunday moving forward to let us know how it's going until he gives up, right?
I guess.
Because you know that if you throw in the towel first, he will call you out on it.
No,
He-
I won't,
he
because I
will
love
say-
and respect my wife.
No,
I won't
no.
do that.
No,
You
no. I'll tell you exactly what he'll do. He'll give an excuse as to why it didn't happen, and blame. Yeah, and
He'll
he
blame it
will
on a
blame
softball
me.
injury.
Even if he falls asleep, he'll say something to the effect of, "Well, you were too slow to getting to bed." I'll guarantee it's going to be something lame like that. You watch.
Now, this has got to be a commitment on both of your parts. So if you get into bed and he's
Oh,
asleep,
she's committed.
and it's before midnight, you take that bull by the hands and you go.
Yeah.
That's nice of you, the bull.
The bull.
I like
Time to
that.
wake up, babe. We gotta
Sorry, you
get
take
our
that
5
guinea
minutes
pig
in.
by the feet and you go. All right, Paul,
What?
are you taking the challenge?
I never said I was taking the challenge.
I'm asking you. Are you
Because
taking
according
the
to my
challenge?
wife, I'm too old.
I'm asking you. Are you taking the challenge?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen. You ask her. She's on the phone, right? You're on the phone, dear. You still there?
Paul, he's asking you.
Yeah, I know that. I'm getting to something first since you were making your goddamn point. Here's yeah, it's funny, right?
She's basically saying "fuck me" every night for a year, and you're not answering the question.
night
This
for a
is so
year.
wrong. But go
No.
ahead,
It's
Paul.
not wrong,
What I'm more concerned,
Yeah.
what interests me more is she's saying that you can't.
and that gets to my point.
You
Yeah.
can't.
So
do
Kevin, because
Yes.
I don't want this to sound like I'm rigging this. I would like you to ask her if I have any trouble or any difficulty.
Does he have any
pleasing her
performance
sex-
issues?
Yeah. Do I ask her if I have any?
No.
No. Okay.
No, he has sleeping issues.
Paul, are you going to take the
Do you know
challenge?
what my sleeping issues are? My sleeping issues are is that I have RLS, restless leg syndrome.
Yeah.
And I crawl out of bed and go sleep on the floor in the living room so I don't keep her awake because
well, but that's in the middle
I
of the night.
flail.
That's after you guys
No.
would have already had sex anyway.
No, it as soon as I start trying to relax and my body starts winding down.
Well, you won't wind down
No,
until
but
after
if we
sex
had-
anyway.
But if we had sex every night, you would use a lot of that energy.
Then
and
still
you
go
would
sleep
fall
on the living room
asleep.
floor.
Because sex always puts you out like a light.
Yeah.
So
But again,
So are you gonna
ask
take the
her,
challenge?
Ask her when the last time was that we had sex and I did not please her. Ask her.
Harmony, this morning about 12:30.
I can't even think of a time when that actually has ever happened.
Was that traumatic? Paul, quit asking her questions and answer mine. Are you going to take the 1 year challenge?
Yeah, no.
You're not?
Why not?
No, just I want to see the look on his face when I said no. It was priceless.
Okay, are you
It's like
gonna-
when a Barbie doll
Are you going to take the 1 year
Barbie doll
challenge?
Ken got run over.
Are you going to take the 1 year challenge?
Sure, why not?
You're in. I want to
I'll
hear
be
an
in a
emphatic. I want to hear an emphatic
I'll be in and out,
in and out. I want to hear an emphatic. We've done this show for far too long. We're completing our
Way
sentences.
too
I want to hear an emphatic. Yes, I'm in.
Yes, I'm in.
Okay, perfect. All
And
right,
out.
Harmony.
Yeah.
I want to hear from you at 10 o'clock next Sunday. Okay.
Oh, sure.
I think he
She'll
will
be
have backed
asleep.
out of this. I
She'll
think
be
he will have
asleep.
backed out of this by then.
She'll be asleep.
Now, what I want to know is there any of our listeners out there who's willing to take this challenge?
That's a good
with us?
question. That's a good question.
D.
Well, I mean,
All right,
Oh, she can't hear.
Harmony, we love you.
I can hear just fine. I'm
Harmony,
here.
we love you. Thank you. Hey, have you had any other? Have
no,
you had any other
thank
dreams
you.
about? Have you had any other dreams about cuddling with me? By the way.
Dude, no.
Baby, I dream about you all the time.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby. All right. Good night, Harmony.
That's right, baby.
That's right, baby.
that statement.
Hey, I like
right
the
there-
short hair. You look more and more like Mandy Moore every day.
Wow.
Oh. Nice. All right, kids. Have
All right.
fun.
Good night.
That's a fucking
right.
commercial right there.
There you
Oh,
go.
I'll see you when you get home, baby.
God, I love this show.
Yes, she will.
If I can't get laid, I'm going to make sure my buddy gets laid. That's how it works around this place. All right. Good night, Harmony. All right, Tro, do me a favor.
Good night.
Yeah.
Go out there and get
Ask
your
Dez if she'll do the same thing with Kevin.
ask.
Dez, are you willing to take the 1 year challenge with Kevin?
With K-Dog.
By the end of that 1 year, you may actually like his penis.
It's called taking one for the team.
Take one for the team.
Wait, Dez, hold on. Dez, grab the microphone, Dez.
Taking one for the team.
Grab the microphone.
It's
How
1 year.
How long has it been since you got some?
That's a good question, Des. How long has it
A
been?
year.
A year?
Yeah.
Okay.
That explains a lot.
There's
okay,
cobwebs up in that shit.
Yeah. Leave your pants on. Listen,
Cobwebs
'cause-
up in that shit.
Yeah, listen, Dez, have you been to
Dez.
Florida and seen what the Everglades look like? Shit can start growing down there.
Stonehenge.
Wow.
All right.
She just hit the button. She's like,
Tro, will you go
Those
out there
guys.
and have give Strip D's number and ask him to call D off air and get her on the air real quick? Because now that we've got Paul and Harmony committed, I want to get you and D committed on it too.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, go-
I
go
that's
do that
not
really
nice. You
quick.
shouldn't tell the black man you want to get him committed.
Go do that
I
real
got-
quick.
That's
I
not
got-
cool.
I gotta go wee anyway. So sure, right now.
We got 8 minutes before the end of the show.
Hurry up, brother.
Well,
Hurry
we
up.
can do this quick. Well, what?
He's like, no, my head hurts. Look at the look on his face.
Hold on, here he comes.
Hey, my kid's got first day of kindergarten tomorrow.
I know we're not going to go long. That's why we got to do it quick.
I gotta be up early.
We got to do it quick, but we'll do
be
it
up
quick.
early.
I know. So quit arguing, but we'll do it quick.
I know how this works. I know
Well,
how
he
this
doesn't
works.
know you like a woman, does he?
All right, do it quick. All right.
He's like, mm-hmm.
For a minute, he reminded me of that of the. Have you ever watched Good Luck Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever watched Good Luck Charlie on Nickelodeon?
Good luck. Oh, yeah. Good luck, Chuck.
That's
or
not
something.
Nickelodeon. It's Disney.
No, it's Disney.
Good
Yeah.
Luck Charlie.
Yeah.
With her overweight black friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Isn't she? That show has a lot of like X Factor cast offs. Like the young kids make a lot of guest appearances on that show. I've seen.
Do they? I don't know. Bridget Mendler can sing.
She
Dude.
can. She has a really good voice.
How old is Bridget Mendler?
She is 21, I think.
Is she? So
think.
I can dream about just ripping the hell out of that too.
Let me
Awesome.
double check that for you.
Have
Please
you?
do.
There is a cool new TV show coming on that I'm really actually looking forward to watch. Normally on regular.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
That looks like
See?
a cool show.
So how well do I know you, man? I'm completing your sentences. I know your TV shows.
But have you, it
If you
doesn't
and
look-
Harmony don't work out, we can get married.
Kevin.
Bridget Mendler is 20 years old.
20, nice.
All right. So
Legal.
does that not look like a kind of a cool?
I don't
written
know.
show.
I just don't know. I
It's like a horror.
I wonder how
sci-fi
far
genre.
they can go with that before it becomes stupid.
Well,
it was like what
it's
was
not,
that one about?
It's not like when they cut his head off, the show ends.
like that Alcatraz show
Yeah.
was really good for the first couple episodes.
Yeah,
and then
because
just became
the
stupid.
first season, the idea was to escape from jail, and all of a sudden, once they did it, you're like, going, "Fuck now, man."
Yeah.
they're like, "We got to bring it back in."
No, Alcatraz was the one where all the old Alcatraz people were coming back.
Oh, that's
like
right.
40 years later.
Yeah, by the third episode, I couldn't watch it anymore.
Was just stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Desi.
If you actually want to wait and get her drunk, on December 18th, she'll be 21.
Rock on.
There you go.
Oh.
Well, she already
There you go.
knows what my claim to fame is. Get him drunk.
Des, by the way, I wanted to make the point to you, and I don't know what your work schedule is, and we'll talk about this off air. But I have a bunch of like a list of people. I'm going to give you some information on there. I'm going to give you their names and have you start to try to contact their agents to book them as guests on
Yes.
the show.
Start with
All right?
Bridget Mendler.
Yeah.
No, Mandy Moore. Get Mandy Moore on the show. Get Mandy Moore on
No,
the show.
I fear for Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore on this show.
I fear for Mandy Moore.
Do you know that if Mandy Moore was ever on this show, I wouldn't even ask a question. I would just be like,
Maybe we should get her then.
No, you know what would be really bad? If Mandy Moore was on the telephone with Kevin and we were doing an interview, you'd be sitting here and Kevin would get wider-eyed and wider-eyed and wider. All of a sudden you see the whole table we're sitting here in front of just go,
Do we have D on the phone yet? Oh, is he calling her now? Okay. Remember that night we had Kanye on the phone?
Kanye West.
Yeah, we had Kanye on the phone.
Well, Kanye. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Kanye. Yeah. All right. So
I thought it was cognac.
Cognac. All
Cognac West.
I'm really happy. We got Paul and Harmony locked into this 1 year challenge. I'm
You're
excited.
happy.
No,
God
I'm
damn, I gotta
I'm
go.
stoked, man. That's awesome.
Paul is over here saying,
I just
"Dude,
got
I'm
a message from
I'm
your
getting-
friend Zach
I'm
that said
getting
he
hard
wanted to
on
be
right
my
now."
lover. He's a weird cat, dude.
If you want to be his lover.
He's a weird cat, dude.
But you gotta first be my friend.
All right, let me know when you have D on the line. We'll make it quick.
That's not how that song goes.
Yeah, I know. That was the point.
Okay. just
Jesus
share that.
Christ.
She don't recognize the number. She may or may not answer, but I don't know if she's got it locked in her phone or not. But
You got a cell phone on you, right?
Do we have her on? No. Have you tried to call her and she hasn't answered? Oh, that what happened? Okay.
Okay. All right. So,
so if you call again, she'll probably know it's me.
well, according
Yeah,
to
try
my
one more time,
according to
will you,
my
Steph?
screen, it's only 8:40. One.
Yeah, according to my screen, it's 9:42.
Yep.
Just kidding, Caleb. All right. So listen, we're ending the show tonight.
On time.
We are still trying
It's
to,
amazing.
for those of you that are listening, we're still trying to make some final arrangements so that we can have our in-studio roundtable with Todd Best and Mayor Patty Land.
We have a tentative date. I'm not going to give it yet.
That's right.
Just because
We're still waiting
have
for confirmation on
one of them.
from
Is
one of them.
confirmed. The other one is checking their schedule. So as soon as we know that, we'll let everybody know.
Right,
Nice.
absolutely. And so with elections coming up, we're going to kind of start focusing on some of that stuff here over the next month. Not so much, not as much as we used to. This is a real off-year election and stuff like that. So we're not going to get too dialed into the politics. And again, listen up, because over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be announcing where we're going to be shaving our heads live on air. Now, this will not be as graphic as when the Strip had his legs waxed live on air. That was traumatic on many different
Is that
levels.
her, by the way?
And yeah, that's
Yeah,
her.
that's her. Okay, hold on.
So it doesn't matter. We're ending the show. We're ending the show, Kevin.
I know.
We're ending the show. Kids got to go to kindergarten in the morning.
Yep.
And
can't believe Wyatt's going to kindergarten,
Caleb
dude.
might learn something. So about how to
Can I
take his-
teach him that hand signal again and have him show it off at class?
By the way, for those of you going, oh, that's so cool. Caleb's son Wyatt is going to kindergarten. I'm like, yeah, he's going to all day kindergarten. That is so cool. I'm really looking forward to it. And by the way, if you happen to be his fucking mother and you abandoned him, you're not here to see it.
That's right.
That's all.
I haven't gone off at all tonight.
Did I say that out loud?
You did, but it's okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's wrap this.
Hey, what do you call a mama that's not there to see her kid's first day of kindergarten?
Amber?
It's an Amber Alert.
All right.
Good one, Tro.
Strip, do you have anything you want to say before we wrap the show tonight, buddy? No? Nothing?
He can't remember.
Nothing? I like that new haircut. That part looks outstanding. All right. Desi, anything you want to say?
I want you, Kevin.
Anything you want to say, Desi?
I want you, Kevin.
I know, Desi. Wait till the show's over.
Kevin, I want you.
I know, Desi.
I want you to want me.
They've been around a long time.
I want
I don't even talk
you
like that.
to want me.
What? Talk like what? What are you talking about?
I don't even talk like that.
Desi,
I don't sound
do you have anything else you want to say? Anything you're seeing from Twitter? Are you monitoring Twitter tonight? Is there anything? No,
She's
you-
been paying
no.
so much attention to your Twitter feed. She
I actually haven't been on Twitter. I've just been focusing on the Facebook page.
Just been focusing on the chat room. Anything wild and crazy going on in the chat room? I mean,
Actually,
we had-
nobody's posted anything at all.
Oh,
That's because
Tonight.
they are so in love with what we've talked about that they don't have anything to add.
Yeah, it's completely dead.
They've been sending us all kinds of messages on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm getting
That's
a ton
for
of
damn
stuff
sure.
on Facebook,
Yeah.
but
basically, they were so all disappointed after I went on that rant last week saying how I was going to come out and just open up everything that's been talked
A
about.
can of
and
Smiley won't move fast.
everything the people in the two people in the chat room has been, just trying to destroy my character, even though
They've been trying to goad you.
They I know that, and it's crazy. It's
And by the
crazy.
way, for a
And
short
everybody
black
was
man, they
just
should never
saying-
call it goading.
Yeah.
all right, Des. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, Tro. Anything you want to say? You want to give a plug?
I actually can't give a plug.
You can't give a plug.
Can't give a plug.
Okay.
Cannot.
Would you
Okay.
rather be plugged?
I think she needs to have her
Tro,
own show.
go
I'll
ahead.
talk to you after the show.
See,
We be plugging. No,
she's
actually,
already thinking about what I'm going to do to her later.
Tro be like, hey, Des, you know what a mushroom stamp is?
yeah, she knows what felching is. She definitely knows.
She.
Actually, no.
Felchin.
I can't give a plug.
You have to tell
Because
us.
somebody told you can't, or you don't work for them no more. Oh. Look at the sign.
And awkward.
It says Budweiser. You could cut the awkwardness. I was kidding. Damn. Okay.
No, if you want a real good car deal, come see me down at Advantage Auto Works.
Jesus Christ, you asshole.
5012 Advantage at Auto Center Boulevard, where also Advantage Nissan is also our sister company. Actually, dude, I'll just put it out there right here, right now.
I thought you could put any of this out there.
I've got 2 vehicles that we just took in, and if someone's interested, here's the 2 that I'll tell you. I don't use the plug cars that we get.
Yeah.
But we just took in a 2004 Pontiac GTO with that's been modified with a Corvette engine. It's kicking out over 550 horses. This damn thing is scary. All right,
Poor
it's
horses.
Scary. It's scary fast.
Hey, Caleb, you want a fast car?
Pretty dadgum.
Drive
Pretty
a
good.
fast car? No, I don't care.
Pretty dadgum good car.
Whoa, did you say pretty dang good? What?
Pretty dadgum good car. Yes, I'm from Texas. I'm from Dallas. I still say stuff.
Hey, listen, will you do me a favor?
that.
If you ever get in an original H1 Hummer, will you call me?
Dude, I just sold one.
An original H1?
Just sold one.
The original Hummer?
Just sold one. And we don't get them that often.
I know. Nobody gets them
Just sold one.
ever. How much you sell it for?
Just sold one.
He can't tell you what they sold it for.
Well, give me a ballpark figure for fuck's sake.
50.
50? Yeah, fucking never mind. Don't call me.
Hey, like you said, you can't get them.
I can go to Fort Lewis and get one
There you go.
for
disassembled.
$1,500.
Disassembled. But
No, just bullet hole patching needed to be done.
Exactly. And exactly. And the other vehicle we
And
got
not up armored.
is a 2007 Chevy Avalanche with only 42,000.
What's an avalanche?
The Chevy Avalanche.
Oh, that's the
it's
one with
considered
the
it's called
truck
an
covered
SUT.
truck back, right?
It's
Yeah.
called an SUT. It's part truck, part SUV.
Yeah.
42,000 original miles on it. One owner, never been in any accidents. The thing is absolutely. I mean, it looks like it just came off the showroom floor. It actually has a Kelly Blue Book, and I don't usually disclose stuff like this. We actually pulled the Kelly Blue Book on this thing. Anybody else can do this as well. It has a Kelly Blue Book.
It's on the internet.
No.
No,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Kelly Blue Book is on the internet.
Kelly Blue Book, Nada, it doesn't matter what you pull on this. Pull it up because we could be selling this thing right now for KBB says 28,000. We got it marked for about 24. And it's clean, very clean.
Okay. Well, there you go. Sales pit $50,000 for. No wonder you didn't want to say.
Only Al Gore can afford that. Global warming at its finest. Paul, anything you want to say?
No, man, we didn't have an H1. We had a couple of H2s.
I hate you, bitch.
Okay, Paul.
You had me all bent sideways. Huh?
Didn't harm me to have you been
strippers
sideways
hanging
with
up on people that are calling now.
Dez, you need to get laid. Kevin, you need to get laid. You guys got a mutually assured destruction pact going on.
Hey,
over there.
Dez.
Just saying.
Casey's room is
Why would I
unoccupied
need
right
to
now.
get laid?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because for women, it's especially bad. The longer you go, the worse your attitude gets.
Not necessarily.
You'd
Oh
be
yeah, no,
glowing. You'd be glowing.
no, absolutely,
You'd be glowing.
absolutely, it does. Women see, men don't allow sex to affect their personality. Women, on the
Exactly.
other hand, it absolutely
and I'm
affects
exactly
their.
the same as I
Yes,
was
it
a year
is.
ago, personality-wise.
Yeah, you would think that, but if
can
you
ask
ask
anybody
if you ask
that
people
knows
around
me.
you, if you ask people around you, hey, how was Des the day after she got laid the last? People are going to say, oh, she was glowing. She was wonderful. She was in a great mood. Oh, you should have seen that girl. She was bouncing off the wall. She was nice to everybody, helping old people across the crosswalks.
I've never helped an old person. Across
Consider it.
It's a figure of
saying.
speech.
Consider a donation to the needy because I really need to get laid.
No.
No, that Kevin, you need to be a little bit more honest. He needs to make a bank deposit. Des is gonna be like, I ain't going back to that fucking show.
leave
Kevin
that
is
alone.
sexually harassing me. We are
I'm gonna leave
going
that
to get
alone.
sued.
Your lovely
You
wife
have
is
a
saying
business.
TikTok, baby, times are wasting.
All right, let's. Paul, anything else you want to say before we wrap this? We
No,
need to
my
wrap
wife
this
wants
up.
to have sex, so I got to go.
All right. Next week on the show, I don't know who our guest picker will be, but we'll have it figured out by then. We will give you the updated results of the contest. We want to thank Strip for running the show tonight. He wasn't supposed to, but filled in at the last minute. Want to thank Desi for running the stream. She does a great job with the social media, so keep that up. And by the way, I'm going to nickname my penis Twitter, and you can work my Twitter later. Wow. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny. Charger, thanks for coming in. You'll be here early next week to host with me at 7.
I will come in early next week to host with you at
And
7.
I will bring barbecue.
Yeah.
And I look forward to it.
And I will bring my buddy Greg from South Africa, who's in town for 2 weeks, and I will bring my homemade barbecue sauce, seasonings, and spices.
All right. And I don't know what we're going to be talking about next week. We'll have to see. But Trojan and I are going to be running the farm, which means the shit's getting out of hand.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because everybody know I don't really talk politics.
It might be a last call. Wow, I might make it a last call the whole night. I don't know.
I don't talk a lot of politics.
Because he ain't going to be here, which means
The game will be over by 7:30. I'm probably going to be here by 8.
Well, we'll see.
All right?
I just tell you, we got this shit. I want to give, before we wrap this show, I want to give one more special shout out.
You got the gun show and the Trojo.
Ah, it's a gun show. Look at these guns. Anyway, I want to give a really special shout out.
They're BB guns.
I want to give a really special shout out to Mindy Byers. Mindy, you have helped contribute to high levels of professionalism and high standards of performance and just a great level of communication and cooperation in the fertilizer industry. So thank you for the bullshit. We thank you for checking out the show. Good night, everybody. This is the Outlaw Radio Network's last call. And this show is the express written property of EdgeMediaSource.com.
Not Mindy Byers.
Please tell your friends about the show. Thanks for listening. On behalf of all of us, good night, bitches.